A pretty cool gift in the mail just now from YouTube, and it is my 100,000 subscriber, I believe it's a silver wall plaque, which is pretty cool. We're gonna open it up and see what it looks like. Got the letter here. Pretty cool little piece of paper, and there it is. Stain Killer Productions, 100,000 subscribers. Pretty cool. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and the bell notification to let you know whenever I post a new video. What's up, guys? Welcome to Stain Killer Productions. Today we are going to be introducing to you guys a new project we're going to be doing on the channel. It is a truck related project, but is a little bit newer than the trucks that we're used to seeing on the channel. This is a brand new 2024 GMC Sierra, and it is a V8 10-speed, but the only way you can get a V8 10-speed regular cab truck is to get it in a long bed here in the United States. So we went ahead and bought one of those, and we are going to be frame swapping this and putting a short bed on this. This is a four-wheel drive truck, and we're going to be swapping a 6.2 liter, probably doing an LT5 or an LT4 in it, not sure yet, but we are going to be working on something towards that level, be lowering it, putting some wheels on it, but it will be a 4x4 truck, regular cab short bed, brand new GMC. We bought this truck brand new off the lot. It's got 0 miles on it, and we went with black, but check it out. I already just took the truck to pick up the short bed from a salvage yard here in town, and I actually had a bed that was basically brand new. So yeah, check it out. Here it is in all of its work truck looking glory. These things are pretty bare bones. You cannot get these trucks with really any options on them, but you know, it's got power locks, power windows, it's got, you know, your backup camera and stuff, but it still has like the old style 19 through 22 dash, I believe it's what they use these in mainly, but this is the dash that comes standard in this particular configured truck. It does have vinyl floors and cloth interior. It does have bucket seats, which is pretty cool though. But yeah, I mean, pretty bare bones. I mean, it doesn't even have a leather steering wheel in it, so I don't even think the thing has XM satellite radio. But it does have a 5.3 liter V8 engine and a 10-speed transmission in it, which is pretty cool. And of course, it is a regular cab. Long bed, but it is a regular cab. But easy to switch. Does have the LED headlights in it, standard, just like all the other higher trim level GMCs. As you see, we got an LT-based 5.3 liter V8 engine in this thing. This truck is going to look completely 1,000% different when we're done with it here at Killer Performance. Pretty cool. Can't let all these Ford F-150 guys have all the fun. We're going to do a GM version of this truck and possibly a couple different versions of this truck, maybe make it really fast eventually. And then here you see our brand new bed that we just picked up. It was already black, which is really cool. And yeah, thanks to County Line Auto Parts here in it'd be southeast Kansas City. It's a late model salvage yard, but they got this bed for us in just a couple days, already in black. And like I said, guys, it's basically brand new, which you could see here. I mean, there's really no dirt or anything even on the bottom of this thing, so it's brand new, just like this truck. We'll just swap over all the tailgate and everything on it. But yeah, be pretty cool once it's all said and done, guys. Let us know what powertrain you think we should put in this. We thought about doing turbos on it, but to make it easy on this first one, we're probably going to stick to a PD blower, more of an OEM type setup. But it is going to be lowered. We're going to put some 22-inch wheels on it, color match everything, so it'll look really good. But we will have this build going on the channel as soon as we get our frame in from General Motors. We bought a brand new Mexico 4x4 V8 regular cab short bed frame, so that will have an OEM frame. We're not cutting anything up. We also got the OEM fuel tank for the short bed, so everything's going to be OEM parts. We're not chopping anything up. we're doing it all right. So it'll be just like a brand new truck from the factory when it's all said and done. We're going to show you on the regular cab truck, though. I just want to introduce it to you guys. I'm really looking forward to this project. It's going to be really cool. There is another gentleman that has been doing them. He's down in Florida, and he helped us out with some part numbers and stuff that we needed to get for these trucks. So thanks to him, we got this project rolling. But we are going to be working on the CT5V Blackwing here later in this video, and getting the things rolling on that project. It is a LT410 speed in the CT5 Blackwing, I should say. I said CT4, I don't know why. Okay, we got the CT5V Blackwing in the shop. It's pretty much stock. We just lowered it and put some signature 20-inch wheels on it, which actually turned out super good. Yeah, here's a look at the car. We'll look it over, but like I said, still all pretty stock right now. All right, so here it is. This is a 2024 Cadillac CT5V Blackwing. We lowered it down on some H&R springs, and it's got 20 by 10 front signature wheels and then 20 by 11 rear signature wheels. So it's I believe it's a 285 30 20 tire, and this is a 305 30 20 in the back. So looks really good, sits perfect on those H&R springs. We did add a signature, same company as the wheels. They're carbon fiber. It's like an OEM replica spoiler, but we do have the actual OEM carbon side skirts, OEM front splitter, and then the upper grill deck right here is all OEM. Looks like we got some bird poop on the way over there. But this is all stock in here. There's the builder. Morgan Beach Board was the builder of this LT4. And first stage on this thing we're going to send the PCM out to HP Tuners, get that unlocked. And then we have a Cordis Performance intake. And then we're going to do a 230 upper pulley. And then we got a set of Cook's headers and X-pipe that we're going to be installing on this thing as well. So that's going to be our first round of mods. We'll dyno it, see what we got, and then we're going to do a ported supercharger, bigger throttle body, and probably heads and cam. And then also add a DSX flex fuel setup on it as well, which the flex fuels on these cars are kind of pricey, so we're not going to do that right off the bat, but we are eventually going to do that. But overall, the car looks amazing, guys. Really like the way these things look. Carbon spoiler on it. Looks excellent. You guys can see the interior. Nothing really crazy in here. It does have the buckets in it, the race seats, performance seats in it, but it's all black interior. Just rolled over 1,000 miles on the way here. 1,001. So hit the 1,000-mile mark. Basically pulling on the street. Only thing I wish we probably would have done this was do the carbon brakes, but at the time when I was looking, this was what was available. But I definitely like the black. The black looks good with the polished wheels. Love, love, love how those polished wheels look. And the PCM's located right underneath the little fuse block, right on the driver's side of the car. We're thinking the TCM's going to be right by it as well, but we're about to find out. So if you guys need to pull out your PCM to send it into HP Tuners to get unlocked, this is the way you do it. First off, you'll start with disconnecting all the ports for the fuse block.
Disconnect the battery first.
Disconnect the battery first, yeah, of course. Okay, we got the TCM and the PCM out. We're going to get these packaged off, overnight them to HP Tuners, and wait for them to come back, put them back in the car, and they should be good to go. You can just start the car right back up with unlocked computers, and we'll start getting the goodies on it.
Oh, yeah.
We got Cam over here going to be making our production auxiliary tank for the OBS trucks. If you guys are putting a supercharged LS that uses a PD blower or an LT4, LT5 engine, we're going to be making a tank for you guys that's specifically made for the OBS truck platform. Much like this one that we got here. This, however, has some aftermarket wheel liners in this, so we had to make a completely custom tank, which is sitting right there for this truck. But we're going to be working on making the tanks and the air intakes, which this one's a little different too. This has a big radiator with big fans in it, really tightened our this up. We couldn't put 5" on this one. This one's a 3.5 to 5, or 4 to 5, I think is what this one ended up being for the intakes. So this one's a little different, but we are going to be making production intakes and auxiliary tanks for your supercharger, coolant or water, ice tanks, aka ice tanks. And it's also going to have the catch can built inside of that tank as well, so you got a 2-in-1 basically. But Cam's working on it now. I'll show you guys once we get it kind of tacked up, the design. It's going to look super nice. We're going to start pumping out some production parts for you all to buy right on our website. We get a lot of people that ask us, you know, what parts we use for these OBS builds, and we're going to start selling them straight to you, and some custom parts at that. So it'd be pretty cool to get that stuff up there. If you haven't done it so yet, though, follow our other YouTube page, Killer Performance. It's got more of the shop builds, not so much just my personal builds. So if you need to want to see what's going on here in the shop, got another ZR 1500 truck getting built. You can see that at Killer Performance on YouTube. Make sure you follow and subscribe to that channel as well. I have to put this TRX on the channel though. This thing turned out super cool. We color matched all the plastic. We did our KP 900 package on this thing. But check it out, it looks so good. Everything color matched on. This thing is a upper lower pulley 900 plus horsepower TRX. Really cool. Next project that we do have coming in on the channel though is going to be our Nemo project. We're going to start with taking out all the interior, and we're going to be welding in at least an 850 cage, but we're probably going to go all the way down into the 7-second range as far as bars and stuff that we're going to put in this thing. But our goal is to still utilize a lot of the factory interior and put that all back in the car. We're also going to be doing a Skyview Race Cars solid axle, so a full solid 9-inch rear end setup in this car. That's going to look just wicked. We got some Alpha 1 welds coming for it. And then from Late Model Engines, we have a brand new LTR 400 cubic inch LT engine that's going to be going in and replacing Nemo's stock block that's sleeved 390 cubic inch engine. And then from Garrett, we're going to be stepping up from the 76 millimeter G45 turbos to the 80 millimeter G series turbos. So that'll be pretty cool. We'll do all that, and we're also going to be bumping up to a 4-inch downpipe and over the 3-inch. So a lot of stuff going on Nemo. We're going to try to keep the factory hood on Nemo because I love the factory hood on this car, but we may have to step it up to a cowl hood with the new intake setup that we're going to be doing on Nemo. But if we can make it all possible, we are going to still try to stick with the stock hood because I definitely like that look on Nemo.